I ended up going over to her house one day. I saw the paperwork. I sent it in, and she got home. She's like, "Where's the paperwork?" I was like, "I sent it in." She started crying, and that kind of just like moved the needle of this is about to happen.
Coming to you live from Austin Marathon, all the way from LA. We got my boy Mannie Zubia. I was out in California numerous times this past year. Found out about Mannie. He's a fellow veteran. He's been through adversity. He is a bad motherfucker when it comes to running. So without further ado, Mannie, how we doing, sir?
Good, brother, man. Thank you for having me,
Dude,
man.
absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. When we first met, I told you I was going to get you here to Austin for the marathon. So we're sitting here now.
Yeah, man. You're a man of your word,
Dude,
bro.
we try to be. There was a long time I was not. So we try to make sure we capitalize. How was the flight? How was everything?
It was cool, man. Non-stop flight. Dropped the kids off at school, and I was like, you know what? Time to head to Austin, meet up with my boy, and man, I'm excited to be here, bro.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Have you always been a runner? Has running always been a part of your journey?
It's always been introduced to me. Like my dad, growing up, he would always run like 1 mile like a day, and so every day I would see him like run a mile, and then once I got into the Army, it was like running. You run 10 miles every Monday, and you do your 3 miles here and there. So I would say that kind of started the engine of me running, because I knew I was like, all right, I'm actually kind of good at this.
Right.
You know, I was faster than like just your average guy. So I was like, all right, this came natural to me.
Right. The Army running's a little bit different than the other kind of running, though.
Yeah, man. It's like very slow.
Right. You were infantry?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, if you're running 10 miles every Monday, we weren't doing that.
Yeah, man. We had a Ranger platoon sergeant.
Okay.
And I had a Ranger squad leader. So yeah, man, they were about that.
They were getting
after it, man.
So, dude, you've definitely been through some adversity, and you told me a pretty wild story when we first met. You know, first time we met, we were out running hills out in with Chino Hills, right?
Yeah, man.
And you shared a little bit about your experience. You want to tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, man. I mean, I deployed to Afghanistan in 2009, and as like a 19-year-old kid entering at a war zone, I was scared, but I mean, I was willing to sacrifice my life in order, you know, for something bigger, right? For serving my country. So I knew that was that could be a result of me joining the infantry, because our job is to literally go look for the Taliban and, you know, go hunt them. Like, that's our job. And of course, it changed later on. You know, we started doing other things like handing out rice and like radios, blankets to, you know, the villagers and everybody like that. So it did change a little bit, but yeah, overall it was to go look for the Taliban. And yeah, man, it shaped my life into who I am now.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So tell me about the health stuff, though. The health stuff you had shared.
Yeah, so I also donated a kidney to my mom in 2016. She desperately needed one. She was on the transplant list for about 2 years, and she was close to death already. It's a matter of how long she had left. So I told her, I was like, look, there's no other options out there. It's either I give you one or I don't have you in my life anymore. So I made the decision. I did whatever I had to do to be a donor, filled out paperwork. I told her, here it is, to send it in. She never sent it in. And
on purpose?
Yeah, she never sent it on purpose.
She didn't want you to do it?
No, because I understand now as a parent, like, we don't want our kids to do something so drastically to help us, right? Like, I don't want you to get sick in order for me to survive. Like, these are my kids now. I see them like, no, you know what? I'm gonna tough it out and stuff like that. But I ended up going over to her house one day. I saw the paperwork. I sent it in, and she got home. She's like, "Where's the paperwork?" I was like, "I sent it in." She started crying, and that kind of just like moved the needle of this is about to happen. Yeah. So, man, in an order of months, I was on the table. They cut me open, took out my kidney, gave it to her, and yeah, man, she was thriving for years with it. Now she's kind of back on dialysis. It didn't last very long, but man, she got to see her grandkids. She got to see me get married. She got to see my sister graduate college.
Yeah.
So I mean, life is a gift, man.
Yeah.
It's like tomorrow isn't promised to any of us, bro. So I'm happy she got to experience more life.
Right. Bro, that doesn't touch somebody's heart, dude. But that's mom right there. You know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do. Dude, I thought I understood a mother's love, right? You know what I mean? I thought I understood that, and I'll never forget. I was deployed to Iraq, came home on leave from Iraq. Have I told you this story before?
I don't think so.
I came home on leave to Iraq and had more money than I had ever saved up before because we're getting hazardous duty pay. So I have this grand plan that I'm going to go out there and I'm going to come home on leave from Iraq and I'm going to buy my mom something really nice for her birthday.
Yeah.
So I come home and the automatic move I do is I need to go get high. So I go over, I go cop some dope. Now I'm supposed to be going out to my mother's surprise birthday party that was doubling as Sean's home from Iraq party.
Mm-hmm.
I never made it there that night because I got pulled over when I went to go get dope and then got booked on felony possession charges. And I remember they don't give me a call until like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So now I have to call my mother after not showing up.
Yeah.
Now everybody knows there's something not good going on, you know what I mean? And up to this point, they thought I was clean. They thought I got my life back on track. But here I'm booked for heroin possession as we're over deployed. So that's desertion.
Yeah.
So I come out of the jail the very next morning, and my mom's sitting there waiting for me. Had been crying. I get in the car. I immediately start going to hit her with a bunch of excuses. And I remember her, in only a mom's way, she just looks at me and she's like, "Don't, just don't."
Yeah.
And so I shut up. I was quiet. We're driving along, and here in my mind, I'm being so selfish. It's like, man, I just need a cigarette right now. I want a cigarette. And my mom pulled into a McDonald's, and I looked over at her. I was like, "What are you doing?" And she looked with tears in her eyes, and she goes, "I figured you were hungry." And bro, that right there, my heart sank to my feet, and I was like, only a mother's love could I ruin her birthday, relapse, get busted, felony possession, all that. And her first thought is still, let me go get him some food.
Yeah. And you're thinking about the cigarette that you want to smoke. And yeah. She's like thinking about for you to get back and, eat something after being in jail and eating like jail food, but just McDonald's. Yeah.
Yeah. It's, but dude, so man, if it ever came down to it, bro, I would be right there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I think any good son would, right? Like we would do anything for our parents.
Yeah.
Our parents would do anything for us. And yeah, man, there's no like thinking about it for me. It's just, I got to do it.
So you get out of the military. Is that when you start getting involved in like running races, training?
Nah, man. Actually, I got out of the military. I was married before, and with my ex-wife, and we ended up getting divorced after. Just got married very young. I was 20 years old.
In the Army?
Yeah, in the Army. After I got out of Afghanistan, I pretty much just proposed to the first girl that showed me any type of love, man. So
got to get that money too.
Yeah, got to get that BH. Got to move out the barracks. So big mistake, but I mean, it taught me how to look for love better, right? And to find a better match for me. So got out, got divorced. I was going to school, ended up dropping out. I didn't like school. Started doing other things. Yeah. Started looking for parties, looking for the bars, looking for the drugs, right? The Molly, the ecstasy, the coke. And yeah, man, I started getting addicted to coke. I liked going out. I would go to Vegas all the time, party, pop pills, like have fun, man. Like I spent 18 to 22 in the Army, right? So I was in Afghanistan, I was in the Army. I didn't get to experience that party stage that people do when, they get out of school, right? So I felt like now I can make it up. I got money, I was getting money from the GI Bill. I was getting money from the National Guard. And I was getting money from unemployment. Like I was just getting money from not doing nothing.
Right.
So what do? We spend it on dumb things. And, I started just every week, man, just trying to get high. going to the next club, getting high there, coming home, drinking alcohol. I never liked weed, but I like being up, right? Like that's me. Like I like high energy, you know. So, yeah, man. I just started doing a lot of coke and messing up. I would ride around like looking for like my dealer. I would be with a gun, like just in case anything happened. Like I was ready to like shoot out. Like thinking about it now, bro. Like riding around with a gun and the drugs, it's crazy.
Wild.
Bro. I should be like in jail for years, man. And thinking now, I feel like if anything would happen, like I have that fuck it mentality. Like we're getting down, we're shooting it out, whatever. I'm not going to jail. But yeah, man, that's the trajectory I was on, and it all changed when I met my wife. You know, like once I met my wife, you know, when you meet somebody that you feel like you're not good enough for, like you're just like, I want to be better for her. Yeah. Like she deserves somebody better. So that's when the whole trajectory of my life changed, man.
Yeah. So a good woman will do that to you, bro.
Good woman to do it.
It's the perfect. Mine can't hear me right now, but a good woman will do that to you. But it's funny. It's funny how they provide the perfect yin to the yang, right?
Absolutely, bro. And I think when men I hear say like there's no good women out there, like all they want is money. I'm like, bro, when I met my wife, bro, I was making like $100 a week,
right? Like
broke, sleeping on my mom's couch. You know, could barely afford my cell phone bill, and like I thought was a 10 out of 10. She was like, I thought she only dated like, you know, businessmen, like dudes that had like yachts and shit.
Yeah.
Like she's that caliber woman, right, man. Saying I'm like, all I have is nothing. Right. Oh, but she saw the potential in me, and she just saw the man who I am inside my character. We all have our characters, right, of who we are, and I'm always gonna keep it real, authentic all the time, no matter what. If I'm broke or if I have money, man, like I'm always gonna keep it 100%. So I mean, she liked that, and I'm loyal, and man, she stuck with me, and now like it's we got 2 kids. Been married for 8 years, bro. And
8 years.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And it's still like, it's like a dream come true still, man. I'm blessed, and it was definitely like a gift from God for sure, to help me out.
It's been funny, like, you know, I get a reaction from a lot of people out in the world. They see what I do, they see the documentary, the podcast, all that stuff. So I get a lot of compliments and stuff out here in the world, and then I go home, and my joke is when I go home I ain't shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Ain't nothing I do exceptional when I'm at home, but I know my wife loves me. But I think it provides that perfect balance, because it's very easy when you're out there running marathons or accomplishing these things. You can get an ego around it, but your wife knows how to bring you back down when you need to be. But that's what we need sometimes. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro.
Because me and ego is a very dangerous thing. You know what I mean? My ego flares out, bad things happen.
Yeah, man.
So you get married, she gets you leveled out. At what point does running enter back into your life where it becomes like a structured training? I'm running marathons. This is what I do now.
Yeah.
Ultras.
So, I mean, yeah, pretty much when I had my son. Well, so I gave my kidney. I started looking for how to become the most healthy person, right? Okay. I went on a vegan diet for 2 years.
How's that?
Like the first few months or like the first few weeks, I would say it's terrible, man, because I'm eating so much fiber, bro. My stomach is, you know, acting up. But after that, man, it fueled me for like endurance. Really? You know, like I was starting running 5 miles and not feeling like tired or anything like that. And I was just from eating so many carbs and fruits and vegetables, grains, you know, beans, all that. So I think it helped me out a lot, but it wasn't sustainable for me. Like I like to eat in and out, you know, burgers, regular pizza, you know, so I started adding it into my life a little bit, and now it's kind of like it's the same thing, bro. Like I'm still good in endurance with meat. Yeah. You know, with or without it, I think it doesn't make a difference. Like you can do both. It just depends on how you want to live your life. If you do it for more reasons, of course, man, like, you know, don't eat meat, but I was doing it for trying to find the most healthiest way of life after only having one kidney. Right. So, yeah, I ran like 5 miles here and there, 10 miles, and then COVID hit me, and after I got COVID, I signed up for a marathon. I said, man, I need to do something wild, something crazy. But my longest run was like 10 miles.
Okay.
And so in prep for the marathon, I ran like a 13 miler, an 18 miler, 20 miler. And yeah, man, ran my first marathon. I went on Google, how to run a 4-hour marathon. Gave me a little, this is before ChatGPT, bro, and everything like that. This is like Google, just template. I followed it a little bit. And yeah, man, I ended up running a 326 in Long Beach.
First one.
My first one. It was crazy. And after I ran the marathon, I looked at my cousin. I was like, man, I think I could go farther. So October was the marathon. In April, I looked up a 100-mile race. I was like, man, for my birthday, I want to run 100 miles. Looked up for one in April. Boom. Born to Run. Right there, 3 hours away from my house. Signed up for it. I called up a coach. They said, hey, man, can you make me a plan for a 100-mile race? I'll give you $100. He sent it over. Ended up running it in 25 hours and 33 minutes, bro. So after that, it's been nonstop since, man.
Dude, I can remember, luckily I fell in with people that knew how to like poke me competitively. And so I ran newly sober. I run a 10K. I get done. I'm feeling myself. She looked at me. She's like, that ain't shit. You can do more. Yeah. And so 30K, 50K, 100K was big for me. Like I ran 100K. It was here in Bandera, Texas, and qualified for Western States, my first 100K.
Dang.
Got a ticket. And I remember sitting there taking a look at that buckle when I got done. And I was like, man, like, I had spent so many years introducing myself as Sean the addict, Sean the alcoholic, to where it becomes like a working part of your brain. Like that's who you are. Yeah. But I remember holding that buckle and I was like, man, dope fiends don't do shit like this.
Nah,
bro, it opened the world to me. And that's where I really started understanding that like all these limitations that I felt like I've had all my whole life, they're self-imposed.
Yeah.
I've been putting them on myself.
Yeah, boom.
Once you go out and you realize you can run 100K, then go run a 100-miler or something like that, bro. Like, I think we forget because we run a bunch of ultras, but like, it's a small percentage of runners that will ever run a marathon, let alone an ultra or 100, and it just continues to get us smaller and smaller. So actually taking that time to take a look around and be like, all right, man, yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, like you say, man, looking around and be like, dude, I'm actually that dog that I say I am, right? I'm not just talking about it. I'm not just speaking words on like Instagram. Like I'm actually putting action behind what I'm saying, man. And yeah, bro, you gotta. So also, humble yourself too, like
Right.
But that's why your wife will do to you, right?
Wives keep us humble for us, so we don't get so we don't get out of line. But bro, I think it's big I think every person, especially nowadays, like our worlds are built for comfort. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm always comfortable, there's never a time when I'm comfortable. I'm looking myself in the mirror saying I'm that dude or I'm that motherfucker. But I think it was a big, very, very big for me to have come through so much, and then you get to that point where you can look yourself in the mirror and be like, oh, I put the work in. I know I'm that motherfucker with what I do. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's big for any man, any woman. Like, everybody needs some shit like that. You got to go out and do some hard shit you don't think you're going to be able to finish. Yeah. And then you do it, and then all these other little problems you have in your daily life ain't shit.
Yeah, man. Some people just want it more than others, man. That's why the others are sitting around and thinking about doing it, but yeah, man. Some people want it more, and those are the people out there getting it.
Yeah. I have to imagine you post a bunch of dope running content. I have to imagine you've had numerous people reach out to you saying that you've inspired them to go on a run or seeing you run these distances and stuff like that. Like, what was it like the first time you got messages like that?
Oh, man, it's like unreal because like, you don't do it for anything like that. You're just living your life and then kind of documenting it on Instagram. So when people are watching it and they tell me, man, you inspired me, like I've done my first ultra because of you. Oh, I do. That's like, it's a reminder of why I do this for, right? Why I document my races, why I post it on Instagram. Otherwise, like, it's just for me to hold it all, right? It's being selfish and not sharing it with the world. Because, bro, I hate Instagram. I hate posting. I hate the energy it takes for me to, like, post things on and have likes and follows, bro. Like, I do not like it, man. Like, I only got Instagram, like, when I first started documenting, like, my running, like, for the first marathon. That's when I started Instagram.
Okay.
Because I wanted to share my journey of running a marathon.
Right.
But I didn't have it before because I didn't care what anybody was doing throughout their day or posting about things I didn't give a shit about. So running has opened up my mind to like a whole new community of love and support, and it's like I'm so happy to be a part of it, man, because it's introduced me to so many other people like you. I've been invited to Leadville to help pace people. I got invited to Montana to help pace a friend. Like, I got to travel the world, the country to go run, man. Right. And it's all because of the first video I posted and me just living my life and posting videos, man. So it's a great feeling to have when people see me and they're chasing their own greatness, right? If they see me doing it, they can do it themselves, man. And I love it, man.
When I started off on this whole journey, dude, I swore I will never be the guy that's holding my phone up and doing that. And I felt so corny doing it. But you start realizing you get hit up by people and the difference it's making. And then I don't know about you, but it makes me raise my bar even more because it's like, I got it. You know what I mean? People are watching. Yeah. I think God blesses you or me to be put in a position where we're able to do that for people. Not everybody can do that. You know what I mean? Or not everybody's willing to do that, to go through the uncomfortability. So, dude, you always post some good shit. You post some funny stuff.
Yeah.
I was cutting up that one video and I was like, all right, I was trying to find a video. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, I did a video where we used the Bulls theme music for all the I Am Redemption runners this weekend. And I was like, all right, I got to find a video of Manny with no text overlay on it. Yeah. And that was the only one I could find, bro. And it's perfect. You singing, I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
So, dude, it's awesome. What's it like for you being from out in LA and then traveling to these other places and like you show up and you know people, all from the running community? Like, what's it like to go to other places and it still be that energy?
Man, it's just real. It's like a realization of how small like the running community is. Like, I'll go to New York, bro, and I'll know somebody running the race. I'll know a few people. Come to Texas, I know, like, just walking around the expo, I meet somebody from social media that we both follow each other. Yeah. And it's just like, damn, man, this really is a very small community. Like, it is less than 1% of the population that runs like a marathon or runs ultras. And when you guys go up to the same place, like, you're all there, you know, because there's only a few places where we're at. And we're all gonna see each other there, man, and we connect so well without even meeting, but just because we both share the same values, right? We both, want to be the best versions of ourselves each and every day. We both want to like love our families. We both want to take care of our families, man. And it's an instant connection. Like, bro, like I just met you once in Cali, and like you're my brother already. I met you here. I haven't seen you in months. But it's like nonstop talking and like no awkward silences because like we're boys already, man. So I love it.
It's funny you say that because I came home the one day and I was like, babe, my boy Manny's gonna stay over. She's like, who's Manny? And I was like, the dude out from California. She's like, how many times have you met him? I was like, that one time we ran. She's like, wait a minute, you're having a dude come from California to stay here? And I'm like, yo, just trust me, like he's good. But just like you said, bro, like, ain't no motherfucker out there running 100 milers and stuff like that. I've yet to meet anybody that's somebody out there running ultras that's a shitbag. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I was like, dude's a vet. Fucking dude's a bad motherfucker. Like, he's good. He's got a home when he comes here to Austin.
Yeah,
so.
Brother, I appreciate you,
dude. Hell yeah.
Same there. Same thing. Anytime you hit me up, bro. Man, we're out there, go for a run, hit the gym, anything you need. I tell you where you want to eat, bro. I tell you here, there. Like, I always got time for you, bro. And like, there's always time you can make time for your boys.
Hell yeah. And best believe I'll be back out west this year for sure. I just need excuses to come out. What somebody sitting out there listening to this, they've heard some of your journey, you know what I mean, like that, and it's speaking to them, but they're out there suffering right now, going through something, whether it's mental health, addiction, and all that. What would your message be to them?
Man, honestly, bro, you have to work out in the mornings. And you got to go either, if it's not running, you got to find a bike, do some type of cardio, because you got to challenge yourself. There's nothing you're going to read from a book that's going to help you. You actually have to put action, like, each and every day. Like, wake up and go do something hard.
Yeah.
Like, go hit the gym. You haven't hit the gym before, figure it out. Just go in there and do any type of weights. And, I mean, bro, we're so accessible to everything now, man. You just go online and it tells you how to do everything.
Yeah. No excuses anymore.
There is no excuses. You know, you didn't have to flip through a magazine of muscle fitness and how to work out. Like, bro, it's at your nose. But one thing that has helped me, man, always in life through depression, PTSD, is doing hard things in the morning. It's, you know, we're all obligated to go to work, and everybody works hard, right, when they go to work, right? That's the obligation. That's the requirement. You know, it's the stuff you do before work and after work is what shapes your character and what builds you as a man, man. Hitting the gym and going for a run or going for a bike, bro. So honestly, like, challenge yourself in the mornings, working out, running, and you'll be surprised how it helps you out in all aspects of life, man.
Transits everywhere.
It just makes you a better man, makes you a better father, better husband, because you're doing something hard already in the morning.
Yep.
Once you go to work, bro, you're already, like, I'm going to work, and I was like, I already ran like 18 miles in the morning. There's nothing at work that's going to be harder than that. I don't care what anybody says.
Right.
You know, like, you know, it's you got to challenge yourself in the morning. You got to work out in the morning and run, man. That's it. Like, that's going to help you out in all aspects of life.
Dude, I love what you said because it's about action. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say a lot of really good things, but that is literally about the action. And you just said something that made it click for me. You're like, you're not going to get this out of a book, right?
Yeah.
And there's a million self-help books out there. And granted, I'm sure there's great ones out there that do a lot for a lot of people. But all I ever do is I hear somebody read a book and then they run around and tell everybody about that book. I don't see anything being put into action. You want to wake up and discover about yourself, show up at the fucking gym 4 or 5 a.m., go out there and run those miles early in the morning, bro. You will discover more about yourself than fucking anything else for me.
Yeah.
That's what it put it all together for me,
Exactly.
discovering that. And then I never realized how the military sets us up for success.
Yeah.
You know, we focus on a lot of the bad stuff, but I look at what the equation that finally worked in my life, and it's waking up early, it's fucking working out early, it's going to run early, it's making sure my area is clean in the morning, fucking making sure I eat all those things before I go to work, which is exactly what the Army taught me. But I neglected that shit for years, and then started doing it. Was like, this is great. Like, it was something new. But they were setting us up for success the whole time.
Absolutely, man. And also, like, the main thing, bro, is the environment you in, bro. If you're gonna be around crackheads and people that party, that's gonna be you.
Yeah.
But if you're around bad motherfuckers, savages, people that, you know, that you're not normally around, but if you just immerse yourself into that environment, bro, you will become that.
Right.
You know, even the people that hit me up, bro, they're not those dogs yet. They just want to be around a dog.
Yeah.
Bro, they little by little, bro, they're becoming that dog. They're doing their first half marathon. But like, bro, I'm going to do a 50K next. Like, bro, that's you, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing it. You know, you are chasing that greatness that you see that everybody else is doing, right? So the environment you in, man, it'll shape you or it'll destroy you.
Right. Dude, could not agree more.
Man.
So I got a hypothetical for you tonight.
Yeah.
You're walking out for the UFC Championship of the World. You got to get yourself fucking going. What is your walkout song?
Ooh. My walkout song, bro, would be...
Mine changes on the daily, so...
Bro, a song, bro, I will... AC/DC, bro, Thunderstruck is what I'm walking out to, bro. I play that anytime, and I'm hyped. I play that in the beginning of every marathon. That's my first song I'm playing, bro. Yeah. It just hypes me up. It gets me going. And I can actually play that on loop, like, throughout the whole thing.
Did you get that from the Afghanistan days?
Yeah.
Is that when that started?
Yeah, bro.
That sounds like the Going Out the Wire song right there.
Yeah, man. We'll play that in our striker. We'll play it loud, and we're heading out the wire and hunting Taliban and making sure, like, the USA's, bro, about to stomp on their ass, right?
Hell yeah. What so you had started off early in running, you know what I'm saying? But most people stepping out into that running world, especially if you're somewhere like LA or Austin where there's a large running community, it could be intimidating. So for those people that seed's been planted, they want to show up to a run, but they're afraid to show up to a run, what's your advice for them?
Man, everybody that runs, and they're just really good people. They show up, they see a stranger, man, they're chopping it up with them. Like, bro, where you from? What do you do? Like, it's an instant connection because we're both here for the same reason, right? We all just want to be a little bit better in our daily lives and just that 1% better, bro. So, I mean, everyone that's going, we all have that same value of life. Like, let's be better. And if you're here to want to be better, bro, why would I hold you back, or why would I talk down on you when we're all here to lift each other up?
Right.
And so I feel like running now has gotten so popular that there's so many run clubs out there. There's so many people running that everybody just wants to be a part of something now, right? And if that part of something is something you love to do, like, everybody's gonna support you, man.
Right. Agreed. All right, now this is the first time I've done this today. I'm gonna throw some questions at you, rapid fire.
Let's go.
You'd see what you got, all right? Trail or road?
Trail.
Trail?
Yeah, trail.
Ultra or regular marathon?
Ultras.
Ultras?
Yeah.
Favorite shoes?
Ooh, yeah. Mountain Coast right now. Mountain Coast.
Really?
Ones. Yeah.
I think they're right here, aren't they? I think they got a booth here.
I got like 8 pairs of them, man.
I just now saw them at the expo. I haven't ever seen them before.
Yeah, Mountain Coast athlete. Let me know.
Oh, are you right? Oh, you need one.
I'm trying to.
Oh, we're about to walk over and make the introduction right there. What's your biggest post-race guilty pleasure?
Ooh, In-N-Out, bro.
In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
What are you getting?
I get 2 doubles with pickles, and then an order of animal fries, no onions, and then another regular French fry, and then a Coke.
All right. All right. So I'm
solid.
I'm going to give you a story first, and then you give me whatever you got, right? Yeah. So if you run ultras, you quickly come to discover it is nothing to look over on the side of the trail at any point and see some dude or some woman taking a piss, shitting, anything like that. It's just part of the thing. So I remember, normally I wake up in the morning, have my coffee, pretty regular dude, use the bathroom, good to go. And I remember I was out there on a race, and it was a night race because it gets so hot here in Texas. And so we're getting ready to go out for this race, and my friend leans over and she's like, "Hey, do you want any baby wipes?" And so obviously in ultra running, there's like 2 schools of thought. There's people that just want to finish the distance, people that want to place, win. So I was always pretty minimal with what I carry. I'd have a handheld, maybe a couple gels on me, and I'm going. So she asked me if I want these wipes, and I'm like, "No, I'm good. I got it. I'm regular. I already went today." So sun's going down. We get out there on the trail. We're doing a 50K. We're a couple miles in, and it's still kind of congested. And all of a sudden, my stomach goes, "Broop," and I'm like, "Oh." And so I run up onto this ledge, and I'm like, "All right, I'm going to use the bathroom up here. I'll be good to go." So I go up on this ledge, drop trowel, go into the bathroom. Then I realize that the trail goes down, and it's coming back right at me. So all those runners are now coming at me, and here I am on the trail, and I'm like, fuck. So I hurried up, I bury everything like that, get back down on the trail, good to go. But I didn't have any wipes, so I had to use my shirt. So now later on in the race, hours later, my stomach does the same thing, right? I don't have a shirt. Luckily, the race is spread out now. So now I have to go off into the woods, do my business. But I don't have anything left on me, so I have to use my compression boxer shorts. So now those are gone. So now I just have thin-ass running shorts sucking to me like that. And that's how I finished the race. So wild things out on the trail race. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on a race, or you saw it happen to somebody else?
Man, besides hallucinating on a trail, bro, like, I saw a guy actually chopping wood, like, in the middle of it was born to run my first race, bro. So it started at night. From 6 p.m., the race started. So we're already on no sleep, so just going through the night. It was my first 100. So I was hallucinating where the next morning where I saw some guy actually chopping like wood, and I'm tripping, and I'm like, I was running with somebody, and I was like, "Bro, is there someone chopping wood?" He's like, "Nah, man, you're seeing things right now." I was like, "Shit." But the last race I did, AC 100, it was in Wrightwood, California. My boy X was pacing me, and he had a bandana on, and I was like, "Bro, I gotta use the restroom, but we don't got no more toilet paper." He's like, "Don't worry, bro, I got you." He had his bandana, took it off, ended up doing my thing. I was like, "Bro, I owe you a bandana." He's like, "It's cool, man. Don't worry about it. That's what we got to do, man." But yeah, that's besides the hallucinating, man, just using my homie's bandana as a shit paper.
That's a homie right there.
That's the homie.
Shout out to X.
Shout out to X, Buff Nurse, bro.
And I don't know how you view the different road running, or like the road running, trail running world, but the way I always look at it is, and sorry, Austin Marathon, but in a road race, you could trip, fall, break your ankle, and people are going to step over you pissed off that you messed up their pace time. Everybody's locked in. Everybody's real serious. Nobody's talking. You go out to a trail ultra, everybody's shooting the shit. Everybody's telling you good job as you pass them and they pass you. It's a lot more social and stuff like that. And you could trip and fall on the trail, and you got 4 elite trail runners who are ready to pick you back up, give up their whole race. Yeah. So that's just kind of my view of the world. Do you think how do you think the culture is different?
Bro, that my first 100, man, I fell asleep, or I went to sleep on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cold, and I was so lonely. Like I still was new to ultras, so I felt lonely, and I didn't realize about like the solitude aspect of like being by yourself and like focus on the solitude. I was lonely.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, having second thoughts about this race. I'm like, man, is this even like what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, what the hell am I doing out here, bro? You know? And then I see a headlight, because it was dark as hell. I shut off my lights so I could just like crash out for like 4 minutes. And I see a light coming, and it's some girl. What's up? It's a woman coming in. And I told her, I was like, man, is it cool if I run with you? Because like I'm kind of lonely out here. She's like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. Bro, we ended up running like 40 miles together.
Yeah.
And she was just like a sweet woman, man. Like whenever she had to use the restroom, like we just shut off her headlights. She's like, she did her thing, and I waited for her. I was like, all right, let's keep going. There was a low moment of the race where I was like, man, I feel like shit. And she's like, here, have these grapes. She's like, whatever she had, she hooked me up, bro. She gave me the grapes, bro. I came back to life. Yep. I'm like leading the pace now. I'm in front. You know, we're both like just going in front and back, just like helping each other out, man. So it's crazy, man, because I even saw her at Rocky Raccoon. I was pacing my buddy, and she was volunteering.
Down here in Texas, you were in Rocky?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Last year, I paced my boy X for his first 100.
All right.
And so I saw her, and I was like, yo, Stephanie, what's up? I told X, bro, this woman, like, helped me get through my first 100. Like, if it wasn't for her, I'd be, like, miserable.
Yeah.
So, man, that's what I love about the ultra running community. Like, we're all there to help each other out. Like, we'll give you our last thing of carbs just to help you out, because maybe you're feeling a lot lower than I am.
Yeah.
You know, but for you to have this, you know, it's going to help you out. And then I'll see you on the road. Boom. Now you got something. Like, that's what I love about the ultras and the trails.
Trail angels, bro.
Yeah, man. I think trail running has more longevity in it, man, because, you know, you're not worried about pace, and then injuries don't really happen that often because you're not hitting the pavement so much. Right. Like, you're on dirt.
You're not using you use the same muscles over and over in road running. Trail, you're navigating terrain the whole time.
Yeah, man. And then just trail running just helps you out in road running. Like, road running is not gonna really help you too much if you're climbing mountains, right, on the trails. Like, but trail running will help you out on the roads, because you're used to climbing a mountain instead of nice flat little hill. You know, at Austin, you know, you already climbed the you know, Leadville 100. Right. So like little hills ain't nothing anymore, man. So.
And if you ever watched the documentary, there's a guy in Detroit, and so during my 100-mile race, me and this guy ended up linking up during the race. We're running together, and we had established I was from Youngstown. He told me he was from Detroit, both kind of Midwest. So every once it starts getting dark, you know, we'd separate, and I'd be, yo, Detroit, you good? He'd yell back, yeah, Youngstown. And so I think I was my first 100. I come up to like mile 70, whatever, bro, and I was done. Like, I convinced myself, my back hurts, I got to hang it up. And you'll see in the documentary, I come in, and I'm sitting there telling the director, I was like, bro, I don't know if I can keep going like that. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Detroit just pops up. And he's like, hey, man, you told me, like, you know, he said a couple words, and he's like, you ready? And I was just like, motherfucker, let's go.
You can't quit now, bro. You can't quit now. Yeah.
So I get out there, bro, and I'm like slurring my words. I was so calorie deficient. It was my first 100. I didn't know any of that. He starts shoving calories in me. Yeah. I come alive at the next aid station. I'm like, oh, man, like I had a meltdown back there. But, bro, that right there, before I had ever started I Am Redemption, I had something called Be Somebody's Pacer. That was like my first thing, and it was all inspired off Detroit and being able to use our experience to help other people, being able to be there for people and be their pacer. So, brother, the trail running stuff and the ultra running stuff was such a metaphor for my life, and very much the reason why I do what I do today.
Hell yeah, man. I love that too. Be somebody's pacer, bro. Because I feel like that's what I love doing, man. Is being a pacer for other people, man. Like, just helping people do that hard thing, being a part of it. Because I feel like when you're around somebody that's already done that hard thing, it makes it a little easier for you to keep pushing, right? So I love being a pacer. I love helping people in their first hundreds. I've already helped. I think I've been a part of 5 or 6 people's first hundreds, and I got no DNFs like on my record, bro. So
no DNFs.
No DNFs on my record, bro. So I'm going out to Montana this year with help out my boy Sam. He's doing Crazy Mountain, so I'm gonna go help him out this year and get him that belt buckle, bro. So
dude, good shit, bro. Well, bro. First of all, I can't thank you enough for making the trip out, dude. Fucking honored. I'm excited for you. Can't wait to watch the race. We're gonna be at mile 1, so give us a holler on your way by.
Hell yeah.
You're the only one I'm doing this with today because we're going to use this as an actual episode. Everybody else with just snippets. So I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit here, right? The way we like to wrap up the show, everybody just heard a little bit of your story. Yeah. I'm going to ask you to take a look into your camera and maybe throw out a couple I am statements to let the people know who you truly are. So it could be, I am a son, I'm an ultra runner, I'm a bad motherfucker, whatever you want it to be.
Hell yeah. I want to start it off, good, bro. Yeah, so.
Ranger, like, Phil Valley, it's like inland.
I'm from Southern California. My name is Manny. I'm a father. I'm a husband.
Yeah.
I'm an ultra runner. I'm a kidney donor. I have finished 4 100-mile races, including Leadville 100. I'm a fucking dog. I'm him. That's it.
Let's go. You're a bad motherfucker, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.